Hola, Kina LETHO, aka Mahadi, not Mahali, the girl that calls four countries home. Oh goodness, I've just come from the wedding. Oh goodness, I thought I'll do this video before I take a shower. I'm sweaty. I haven't danced so much in so long. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But now I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty. I'm not looking as I did. Hesses. Never mind. I'll still just do this video. But hey, it was good. It was good. I feel like hey, not liking this at all. This lighting, not this one. Yeah, this one is better. So I've just put a lip gloss because you know the food went with my lipstick. So I think I look even more weirder now. Like I was trying not to look like it was all over like my lips and everything. Okay, I'll let you do what you need to do and finish. Are you brushing your teeth? Oh. So my hair was so itchy and I was like, oh, I need to take this thing off. I was like, I need to take this thing off and wash this hair. Like, nope. You need to show your people your look. But you'll see on the thumbnail, I think I'm going to use a picture from today when the makeup is fresh. So you'll see how snatched I looked. Oh, I haven't felt so offended today. I was approached. I really felt offended. I guess also I'm not used to guys approaching me like that. I'm used to either if someone's gonna approach me, like, because it's been years since anyone asked me out, like in person. People do it on the phone. They text you, message you, and say when is the best time for you to talk and to call you or whatever. Like it's done over the phone now. So for someone to do it in person and they're not drunk, when someone is drunk, you can just laugh and leave them there. But when someone is not drunk and you can see these people, like, I don't know, I'm offended because these people are old. They are old, okay? Old. And they were serious. They were not joking. I felt offended. I felt offended. I felt offended. I really felt offended because this guy, I don't know. I feel offended though. I feel offended. Because these people have never seen me before. They don't know me. And then they think I'm single, you know. I'm okay with people thinking I'm single because I am. And I've announced it here. But why do you assume I'm single when I mean, you come to me and say, are those your kids? I said, yes. And then you say, oh yeah, I also have an 18-year-old. Can I have your number? Do I look single? Guys, do I look single? I don't think I look single. Like, I feel offended. I really do. Do I look available? Like, nah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I hope he wasn't told that my situation, you know what I mean? For me, I prefer to tell you my situation myself. That's why I came on YouTube. I don't know. I feel some type of way if you're going to hear it from other people. Oh, yeah. Oh, who's that? Oh, yeah, she's divorced. Oh, so she's available. I guess I wouldn't have been feeling offended actually if it was cute guys who are my age or something, or younger. Yeah, I feel offended, man. I feel offended. But I think maybe the other thing, I don't know. Because I was dancing, you know, we were all dancing. There's a group, the whole thing was dancing. You know, these people were looking at me. But I'm used to people looking at me when I dance, because people look at people who are dancing. And when people are dancing, you're looking at them. And I wasn't even doing the most. You know, I was all covered up. You see how I'm not covered here. I was covered up, sweating under the jumper because I was protecting my girls from popping out, you know. So they both, you know, these two started with complimenting my dancing. But it made it feel really bad because I thought they just complimented. I mean, I'm used to people complimenting my dancing. But when someone compliments your dancing and then after that they want your number, or they wanna, are you free to meet up for coffee after you compliment my dancing? I don't know, maybe it was just me being self-conscious, feeling like, was I suggestive? Like I wasn't even doing those kinds of dances that could be interpreted in some type of way if your mind is dirty. Like I was just even standing at the edge of people. I did guara guara, if anything. I was doing the least. Like I wasn't even moving my waist. I didn't do anything. Probably that's why I was approached by old men. I mean, these are men who seem, I mean, this one of them seems like he's a church man. He's a serious guy. He wants serious things in life. I don't know, guys. No, I'm just offended. I just feel offended. I feel very, very offended right now. I feel offended. But anywho, the day went so beautifully. The day went so beautifully. You would have seen it in the vlog, or you're gonna see it in the vlog. I don't know which one I'm uploading first. But today we were talking about how it's like we've lost belief in marriage. I was talking to some friends of mine, a couple. I know a lot of us who have been married or who are married for more than 20 years feel sorry for people getting married. That's only if you knew. A lot of us, not all of us, okay? How I feel, to be honest, I'm happy for people when they get married. I'm happy for them, but I usually feel so scared. I feel fear for them because it's not what they think it is. You know, it's not gonna be this today. How perfect today is. Today is in the wedding day. That's not how it is in marriage. And I feel for people who are not equipped, because some couples equip themselves, you know, beforehand, but you can never really, I think, just like childbirth, with marriage you can never really be ready, because each and every person's marriage is different. It's different because you guys are different. So it's not going to be like my marriage. It's not going to be like Sam's marriage. It's not going to be like Tom, Dick, and Harry's marriage. it's not gonna be like your marriage is your marriage and it's unique by virtue of it being between you and your person. It's gonna be different, you know. So there's no marriage that your marriage can ever be like. You can hear stories, you can hear whatever, but generally because we are human, we all struggle with the same things. That's why there's counselors and therapists who deal with, who can be able to help you, because they, they sort of have trained to deal with human behaviors and things. That's why there's, learning 5 love languages and what have you, because we're all people, and ultimately we have similar problems and challenges, even though we're very different and unique. So I think we were talking about with this couple how, we're never taught. Our parents, no one tells us about marriage. No one tells you the challenges. No one tells you the realities. Nobody, And we're saying how it's our duty now to tell our children and warn them about their life partners, the choices they make. Because last thing you want is to be miserable with someone that you have vowed to love till you die. But of course, it's not like our children listen, Who listened? Like when you're a teenager, you know everything. You know everything. You can't be told. You can't be told. But our children need to be going for counseling. I don't know where I heard this, you need to be going for counseling way before you even decide that you want to marry this person, because it's too late. It's not too late. It's late. It's not ideal. Because when you go, once you've decided, you've already decided you're getting married. And kudos to those people who cancel the marriage plans once they're aware of who they are, once they, through counseling or other avenues, once you know who you are and you know your person, you see your person, and you are able to amicably say, you know what, we want different things in life. It's not gonna work, It happens very, very seldom. Often, we just go ahead. You're told about the things that could go wrong or that are most likely gonna go wrong by virtue of this person being like this and you being like this, and your personalities clashing in the way they do, and you guys having different ideals, but you think, no, not with my person. Yeah, that's their problem. Not my person, not me and my person. Me and my person. Nah. And then you get into marriage, and then of course you experience that challenge. Those challenges that you thought, no, not me, not us. And what makes marriage last to some degree, to a huge degree, is conflict resolution. Being able to manage conflict, to resolve conflict, being able to fight fair, be kind, respectful, considerate at all times, even when you disagree. Just being respectful and kind, and not being selfish, being selfless. So, of course, it becomes difficult when one person is determined to be all those things and the other is just continually selfish and will not, they won't accommodate their lover. They're just acting like a spoiled brat. They're acting like they're married. They're the only ones that deserve special treatment. it becomes hard. It then becomes difficult because the scales are so tilted. But if the two people want the marriage to work, the marriage will work. You know, I believe in marriages that last long, that are happy. But conflict, communication, big one. You know, toxic communication, negative communication kills marriages. People don't even break up because something huge happened. You know, of course, I'm an example. People bottle up things, and then one day you snap. Or you're just always defensive. You just can't listen to a person when they say they're not happy. You are defensive. You're defending yourself. There's nothing to defend. They're not saying you're at fault. They're telling you they're not happy with how you did that. When you did that, you made me feel this way. You are defensive. Like they're saying there's something wrong with you. Because you have never dealt with your own traumas. You know, we all bring our childhood traumas to our marriages. We bring our baggages into our marriages. Because marriage is life, you know. So we bring them into this part of into adulthood, you know. They're with us. We're carrying them. So we treat our spouses as we perceive them to be, we assume they're this way because this is how everybody has been. You know, there's triggers when our partners say something, when they do something, something triggers you. Sometimes you can't handle someone loving you. When someone buys you gifts, you know, someone was making an example, like as we're talking, you know, my friend was saying, you know, like someone buys you a gift and you're triggered because in your last relationship, when your person bought you a gift, he had just cheated. So now when this new man gives you a gift, you're suspicious. You know? Because you haven't dealt with your own traumas. So marriage really, ideally, is started from, you need to be going for counseling as soon as you want to be together. Not even because you're together already. Not because you've now been engaged. No. You start when you find the interest. You talk. You say, okay, we want to be together. Let us start going for therapy. Therapy is not for people who have problems. Therapy is to help you, equip you, give you skills in dealing with relationships, dealing with your background, seeing, you know, exposing all those things, your hidden fears and things that make up who you are. So you can deal with them and seeing how these things would either strengthen or weaken or damage the relationship, the marriage. So it's imperative, absolutely imperative, to go for therapy. And then from there, you need to be open-minded to know that if it doesn't work, if we're not compatible, we simply aren't. We can be friends, but we can't be lovers. You know, people need to be able to accept that. But our trouble, and we'll be saying God doesn't hear prayers, God doesn't answer prayers, God this, God that. When it's us, you are coming to God. You know, this was the other point that was brought up by, you know, in the conversation. You are going to God, you've already chosen someone. You've already said, Lord, my eyes are on Peter. You've already chosen. You're not saying, Lord, here I am. I'm opening up myself. I would love to be married. First of all, you need to know even marriage is not easy. you know. But this is what you're asking God. You say you want it. Because marriage, I have said before on this channel, marriage is where you put all your Christian theory to practice. Can you do that? Once you feel that, okay, I can do that, then you come to God. You say, Lord, I'm ready to let you help me to love someone as I love myself. I mean, we're already supposed to be loving everyone as we love ourselves anyway, because that's the new commandment, isn't it? John chapter 13, verse 34. Now, you say, Lord, I am here. I am opening my heart to your obedience, to your leadership. I want a husband. I desire to have a husband, to share my life with someone, to share my everyday burdens, struggles, and joys with someone, to have a best friend for life that I can sleep next to in the winter so I'm not cold. Lord, if it is your will. Of course, in some other beliefs, we say, you know, God has already given you what you need. You need to claim it. You don't go there asking for God. God, if it is your will, you just speak. He said, my husband is mine in the name of Jesus. It is my portion to be married and be happy. However, when you pray, you say, Lord, I'm ready to let you. And you should know, it's all about you have to let God do his thing in you. God will humble you. Jesus, people, they spent, listen, it's a life of sacrifice. Marriage is sacrifice. So you say, Lord, I am ready to lay my life down, to be one with someone, to do the excruciating work that it takes, that it requires to be one with someone. I am willing to deal with his family. I am willing to deal with his exes. I am willing. Here I am. Lord, whoever you bring my way, choose for me who you know is going to take care of me, is going to make me a better person, is going to edify me. Choose for me, O Lord, and lead me to him. Lead him to me. How many of us pray that prayer? How many of us pray that prayer? We don't. We already have John. We come to God. John is already here. We say, Lord, here is John. I want to spend the rest of my life with John. I pray you bless our union. You know, God brings you someone. You don't want them because they just, who knows, even me. Maybe this man, one of them, maybe God brought him to me. I know. But anywho, you know, you already have what you want. You have your standards. You have what you like. But I believe God will give you what is pleasing in your eyes. Or he will make whatever you get to be pleasing in your eyes. You know? God gives us the desires of our hearts, guys, even if it's not his will. So we need to be careful what we're praying for. And then we get into marriages with these people. We say forever. And then marriages vurify us. We get the horrific, the most traumatic experiences in these things. In these marriages. And then we divorce. And then we say God is not there or whatever. But we know how these things started. We know how it started. Some of us, we didn't pray. We never invited God to be part of it. Some of us, we knew in our spirit that end this thing, to not marry this person. But we do. We do. You know? Some of us, you know, this man does not believe in God. and you marry him anyway, and then you stress your whole life, the whole married life, you want him to become Christian. You married him not Christian. He didn't believe in God, and you married him. Now you're not happy. Now you know what I mean? You can't let the man live. Now he has to believe in God. But you found him not believing in God. This is the thing with marriage. You need to, your person, you need to let them be. How you found them, that should be how you are happy to accept them as and have them like that until you die. If anything happens, glory to God. If they become your ideal. But you need to accept someone as they are when you marry them and know that this is what I'm going to live with the rest of my life. I'm happy to do that. I'm not expecting him to change. I'm not seeing potential. I'm not seeing what this man, as he is, I will support him. I will honor him. He's going to be my head. This man, I'm going to be his helper. We're going to be teammates together as he is. As he is. Not because there's a potential for something. Not because I think he can be something. Because then when he doesn't become that something, then we're not happy. So we are the ones to blame for the marriages that are not lasting. It's us. It's us. Hella, you've watched everything. Thank you so much for watching everything. Now don't forget to subscribe and go back to my other videos and scroll and scroll and scroll and watch everything. There's very good things in here, very good interesting things. You are number one. Number one. Now thank you and take care of yourself.